Coach, statement on tonight's game against Xavier.
Yeah, appreciate Coach Chambers scheduling this. For a Big East team to come here and do a home and home with us is a really exciting opportunity for our program. I thought we they present some challenges with some size, and the rebounding component was going to be the tail of the tape. Our players knew it. We knew it every stoppage of timeout of what the rebounding was in that segment, and we started slow in that. We gave them 4 offensive rebounds to start between the tip-off and the first media timeout, and obviously that was reflective of the advantage that they had on the scoreboard, giving them multiple opportunities. The math, won't math for us, but proud of our fight to get back. We ended up tipping the scale of rebounds a little bit later and throughout the rest of the game, and that's going to be a part of what we need to solve. And the turnovers got consistently better in the second half, but we cannot have that many 11 points off of turnovers through the first half, coupled with second chance points with them. Is just not a recipe that we're going to be able to get consistent, clean results on. And then I thought late we battled, and we've got to be able to execute what we've put in later in the game and understand where the ball needs to go. And we need to do a better job of coaching that to let it sink in, because we had a great possession, down 4 with plenty of time to be able to execute what we wanted to, and did not execute the way that we had drawn it, and we simply just need to be better at that, and that will come. It certainly will. The players are putting in the time to do that, but we need it to come soon, and we need it to come in our preparation for next Sunday.
Without Monique Mitchell tonight, but you had 3 players scoring double figures. You had a really strong, almost breakout game for Izzy Callaway. Shayna had a good game, and Naira's just been solid.
Yeah, really proud of the steps Naira Clark has taken. We had our bi-weekly meeting this week, and we talked about the result of the work that she's put in over the summer, the result that she's put in over the fall, and she's continued to put in the right kind of work, and I'm really happy that she's yielding those results. Her teammates still need to be able to find her when she has those present opportunities to get the ball inside to her, because it's yielding really good results. And Shayna has been very consistent for us as a lead ball handler. I thought a little bit of a shaky start with the fouls, but she certainly picked it up and hit a different gear in the second half for us, and that was very, very good to see. And we've been asking Izzy to rise to the challenge a little bit more, to gain some confidence, to be able to be the player that we know that she can be, and that was really good to see. And we need returners to be able to step up. We need a senior like Natalie Johnson to be able to step up and turn the corner. We need Kieran McGuff to be a little bit more efficient out there, and certainly need a Tanisha Clark to take a step and add and contribute the way that we know that she can. And without Monique, and that pop that she's been able to give us early, we can't operate in those kind of deficits. We've got to be able to step up in those situations to help some of the consistencies that's been happening.
Shayna early on the season's kind of been really strong with the assists tonight. 14 points, I believe season possibly career high, 8 rebounds, which is a team high. Natalie Johnson had a team high, 8 rebounds. Just
yep.
You talked about the rebound advantage towards the end of the game that really.
Yeah, it's something that we've asked our guards to do, and to be able to box and to go get them. And I think those two have certainly taken it to heart. Obviously, Natalie, I'm sure, wanted to have a better offensive game, but the defensive component of that was very vital to our team's success. But we need to, continue to have, our mainstays, our Kieran McGuffs having more rebounds, and Callaway can still get in there to box first before her man attempts to go get the offensive rebound. So there's a little bit of a process thing still desired for that. Maddie Vasicki in 20 minutes needs to come up with a rebound. So we've been challenging our guards to rebound it more, to be a little bit more disciplined in the fundamentals of boxing and then going and getting it and securing it. And anytime we've done that, we've played to advantage in transition and been exactly who we want to be. But until those defensive rebounds continue to add up for us in a very positive way, that means we're getting stops, and that means we're able to go in transition. And when we have that ball, we've got to keep it secure. 16 turnovers is unacceptable for us, and we certainly can't have 12 in the first half and play from a deficit. So room to be desired. I love this group. I love coaching this group. They're about the right stuff. and it's going to springboard them forward because they're about the right stuff. As far as they're concerned, they're 0-0 heading into Sunday. And the only thing that they're worried about is our level of preparation in tomorrow's practice, in Wednesday's practice, and being grateful to have a great locker room that's about the right stuff. Because when it flips, it'll flip hard, and we'll be able to rely on those same folks that we're talking about praising tonight to a Zips victory.